Hello, my friends. Okay, so recently I've been feeling so good, so good, and I wanted to share what I think is one of the problems that most people are faced with. That because everybody's like running on autopilot mode these days, they don't realize that those things are just like holding them back and not allowing them to fulfill themselves in their own lives and have this self-realization that in order for us to start really truly feeling better about everything and understanding the whole process of life itself, is that when I look back at my personal experience and even at others people, even at all others, around you, the environment around you, everything that happens throughout your life from childhood all the way up to this point, for whoever is on the other side of this screen right now, we it's like we're playing this part in a movie, some sort of drama, whatever it may be, and we are acting this external character that is really not who we are. And that's the way I have come to perceive this currently. And when you have this realization and you understand that all of this is just a facade and it's just your own, let's say, self-preservation mode, fear, and all the lower frequency negative emotions that are attached to it, we fail to see how simple life really is if you just surrender to the flow of life. That is all one has to do to see the light within themselves. Most of us were just playing this part, not realizing that that's not even us. That's not who we are. Life is this series of experiences where, for the most part, for the everyday person, and I'm not judging anybody here, but I'm putting it in a way that is easy to explain and easy to be understood. We are constantly in this state of seeking external validation outside of ourselves. Having this feeling that we have to prove to all these external things that are going around us. It's always this feeling of seeking validation, seeking approval, seeking so many different things. It's like you're chasing all these things that none of them make you really see things as they truly are. Because you're perpetually like running on this treadmill. Like imagine like a little mice on a lab, right? And he's like running on that wheel the whole time, completely oblivious about everything else that's going on around it. That's how most people live their lives. So what I'm here to tell you is, stop running from yourself. It's time to face it. It's time to understand that if you simply just surrendered to the flow of life, which is the most powerful, transformative, beautiful way to truly start this alchemical process within oneself, to finally realize and understand, wow, I've been doing it all wrong this whole time. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. You don't need to seek validation from anybody. You don't need to look for love outside of yourself. Why do you think that things don't work out most of the time for you? Or maybe they do, but you still have like this void that you feel empty inside sometimes. You know that there's this space that you can't comprehend. What am I missing here? See, that's the other thing. There are people out there that they may have, let's say, all the wealth means, all the finances available to them. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're happy with themselves. That they're always in this pure state of joy and bliss that life allows us to give ourselves, if only we surrender to the flow, if only we trust, if only we learn how simple it really is. It's very simple. I'm gonna make another video very soon about how, and this is just to throw it out there so you guys have an idea of what's gonna be about, but about how the heavier and the deeper the trauma that you have of whatever happened to you, or whatever combination of things that happened to you, that you're still carrying within yourself. And then the other thing is, the longer you carry these emotions within you, in my specific case, was nearly 2 decades. So I'm not talking out of a state of not knowing what I speak of right now, guys. I lived it. Okay? I'm gonna say that again. Look me in the eyes I lived this. I know what I'm talking about. I'm saving you so much time. I'm saving you so much pain, so much grief. I'm saving it all. I'm doing you a favor. But I can't do that for you. What it needs to be done, that you need to do yourself, to release it all, to surrender, to let go, so you can feel as light as a feather, so you can feel as though as you're walking in the clouds right now, because that's how I feel today. And I'm not joking when I'm talking about this. So the longer the trauma, the heavier, the longer you carry that stuff with you. Once you finally realize that it's time to surrender and to let go and to release, the power of it is so divine that there are no words for me to convey how it really feels. But trust me, you will when you do it. And that transformation happens so fast, in such a powerful way, in such a deep way. That for those of you, you may think you're unfortunate, but I'm telling you right now, for those of you who have been fortunate enough to be carrying you all these things within you all this time, however long it has been, once you release it, once you let go, once you surrender, and you just let it flow, you won't even recognize this new version of you. So I invite you all, it's time to shed your old self. Like a snake sheds its skin every few months, or however long that is. You will, you can't fathom. You can't fathom the energy that you will be able to embody and maintain within yourself. This state of being that it feels almost perpetual in a way. And I'm speaking about my own experience here. This is how I am feeling. That doesn't mean it's going to be like that for everybody. You know, I don't know what you have that you're still carrying with you from past lives, for instance. What I do know is that from my personal experience and the way this particular current life experience that I'm having right now, the way that things unfolded for me, it happened in such a way that I was able to release so many things that were not only related to this life that I have right now, but I am certain of it, past ones as well. I know this with absolute conviction and knowledge of it. I speak from pure self knowing and self wisdom. Don't take my word for it. Go do it yourself and see what happens. You don't have to thank me for anything. I'm not here to seek validation. This is not the purpose of this. I started doing this nearly, a month ago because I felt so compelled to do it due to all the things that were happening to me on a personal level, on a spiritual level. And now that I look back, and don't get me wrong, I've been on this journey for my entire life, but only within the past couple, like 3 months maybe, this whole thing, everything happened so fast. It was like so many things. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it. I think it's the times that we're living in and the things that are happening in our skies. It's the whole, humanity is facing a time now where this is the breaking point, guys. It's time to set yourself free. Break those chains. They've held you on long enough. Way more than they should have. We have no limits. Think of it this way. Easiest way to explain it. And this may sound a bit overwhelming for some, but I don't know. If you're here listening to this, maybe not so much. You are the whole world experiencing itself right now. This is exactly the scope of who you are. I'm going to say this one more time so you really let that ingrain in your mind, in your soul, in your heart, in your own being. You are the whole world experiencing itself. This is what you really are. This is why we're all connected. This infinite, eternal consciousness field that exists all around us, everywhere, in every speck of matter, every atom, every proton, every bit of light, every bit of dark, all of it, all frequency fields, high and low. This is what you are. Do you even understand what that means? So once you go through this process of surrendering, understanding, going with the flow, releasing whatever it is that you have to release. The longer you fight and the harder you do, the more powerful the speeding process of reclaiming your own strength, your own light, your own power, your own love for yourself. is going to be. So it's time for you to stop fighting it. Stop swimming against the current. You've done it for far longer than you should have. Understand that. Live that. Embody that. And just flow. Trust your inner capabilities. You have always been guided your whole life, whether you know it or not. Even to go through all the bad crap that happened to you, whatever that may have been. Because without that, you wouldn't be this person sitting on the other side of this camera right now. Do you understand that? Everything that happened to you had to happen. You know it damn well. Because it molded you into this pillar of strength, power, and light that you are today. That's what made you who you are. So don't ever feel sorry for any of that. Instead, be grateful and be thankful for it. And once you do that and you understand, just sit back, relax, and watch the fireworks. Because it's gonna be out of this world, baby. Oh yeah, it's gonna be something, let me tell you. So now, as I promised, I'm gonna show you the painting that I did. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see. Oh no. You guys see it? Back up a little bit. There you go. That's what I did last night, guys. I like it. I think it came out pretty nice. Yeah, I think this is gonna conclude for this one, and there will be much more coming soon enough. Don't be hasty. Don't be greedy. Patience is a virtue, and I mean that. But be conscious of what you want as well. Because whatever it is that you desire with your heart and soul is already yours. You just need to visualize that and understand that. It's already there, waiting for you. About to happen anytime now. But it is up to you to trust, to flow, and to understand the whole process. That is it. And this has gone on for longer than I was planning, but here we are. So, with that said, my friends, my soul tribe, my soul family, go out there and let yourself radiate like the sun, because that's your birthright. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. With all my heart and all my soul, I love you. Just know that. I'll catch you on the next one.